I was in Paris. It was a birthday present from him. So are these.
Fancy.
You're like 10 grand.
Why are we whispering?
Steve Weintraub, lighter. How are you doing?
Wait,
Hi, nice
Steve,
to meet
do you
you.
have miniature? What is behind you that's so cool? Are they miniature like games?
Yeah, it's like arcade, like they're mini arcade games.
It's
and
freaking awesome.
They actually work. That's the crazy
That's
part.
That is
cool.
so cool.
Yeah, I think that the men in your life might appreciate it,
I appreciate it. I think it's rad.
or you. Okay, so, jumping in. So, Charlotte, I watched the whole series. I had no idea your dad was Bill. And so I'm going to give you props on like deserving the role.
Yeah.
But what was it actually like getting the role? Because like I read that your dad submitted you without mentioning who you were. Can you sort of explain this?
Well, first of all, thank you so much. That's so kind and makes me want to cry. Secondly, it was actually that I submitted my tape to him without him knowing that I was auditioning. First and foremost, I had it be slipped in to a smaller group of people. So I was like, I want him to see it, but like I still want him to not know that I, auditioned for it. And then I got a call like a week after I sent it in. That was on speakerphone with my dad in the writer's room with a bunch of people. And he was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, ha ha ha, Charlotte, like why didn't you tell me that you were auditioning, blah, blah, blah. And all of it's like the whole writer's room were dying laughing, like, oh my God. And then my dad came to me and was like, are you serious about this? Like, this is a very big deal. It's a big show. It's a massive opportunity. And I cannot, allow myself to give this to you unless you're so serious about it. And I was like, please, if you help me with this, I will work my actual ass off every single day of my life. I will go to classes. I'll work with a coach. I'll make it my number one and only priority. Like I'll do anything in my power to make it work. And he was like, okay, I'll help you, but you still got to audition for Apple and you have to, prove to the higher ups that you can do it. So I did like 10 tapes and they finally okayed me. And then the rest was history. And I got to do this. And I feel so grateful.
How
for the
good was she, right? She was great.
I in all seriousness, I had no idea that your dad was Bill until I was prepping last night to do the
Thank
interview.
you.
A star, a literal star.
So, right. So what a lot of people won't realize, and Meredith, I do have questions for you, but for Charlotte, a lot of people won't realize that you are also a singer. So I'm curious for people that have never heard you sing, what is the song you'd like them starting with?
Oh my gosh. Probably a song I have called Body Bag is my favorite of mine, I would say. It's super happy and super bright, but no, it's very dark and depressing. I just love it very much. But I'm releasing an album very soon. So hopefully the new album you can listen to. But yeah, Body Bag, I would say.
I got it. Meredith, you've done a lot of roles, but how much, I don't know if you've ever played a psychopath before. So how much fun was it playing this specific role and someone who's just willing to say and do anything to accomplish what she wants?
It was heaven. It's like it's a real actress dream. I mean, I got to be an actual textbook sociopath, someone who feels zero empathy. And then yet I was given a couple really great episodes and scenes where we kind of see her backstory a little and how she got there. And it was a gift. It was a dream. I don't take it for granted at all.
Nobody else could have done it but Meredith.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
But thank you.
No one else could have done it but Meredith. There's a million ways to play a psychopath, and she did it in the funniest, best way I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's if I said psychopath or sociopath. I don't know what the right word is. I'm not that smart.
I mean, somebody who has no empathy, but I did enjoy playing like against, like, I never viewed her as a bad person because she doesn't view herself as a bad person and she feels completely justified in all of her actions, and like doing something absolutely horrendous for her is just like grabbing a cup of coffee.
Yeah,
and so that kind of irreverence was fun. And also narcissists and psychopaths and these people you see in these documentaries, and they're sometimes so charming. It's extra creepy. So I had so much fun.
For both of you, you see the shooting schedule in front of you. What's the day you have circled in terms of, I can't wait to film this? And is there a day circled in terms of, wait, how the F are we going to film this?
Great questions.
How do we answer this without giving away spoilers.
I loved, I'll jump in. I loved I was really excited for the nightclub day.
That was really
That
fun.
was fun because you kind of get our backstory in 104 where I meet Nick and we were in this club and it was really fun.
Caitlin's downfall too into messiness.
Yeah.
And shows, both of our backstories. That was really fun. My favorite is one that is too big of a spoiler to give away, but near the end, I would say, or like middle-y end. I think it's episode like 5. There was a really fun scene between me and Meredith and Rob Delaney that I was so terrified to do because it felt just so heavy and like nerve-wracking. But I think that's what made it the most fun, was that it was the biggest challenge and we had a lot of fun doing it.
I love the feeling of fear that like, can we do this? There was a Jodie Turner-Smith and I had a great scene where there was all this rain and it was like I'd done so much indie stuff and a lot of indie projects and it was like, felt like this big Hollywood scene and there's fake rain and I was drenched and cold and it was heaven. I was like, how lucky am I?
I know the scene you're talking about, and it did not go the way I expected.
Did you like it?
I did. I just wasn't I can't say anything. I'll just say I wasn't expecting how things happen, you know? So one of the things about a character you're playing is the costumes you're wearing and how much that informs who this person is. So talk a little bit about working with your costume designer, Heidi, in terms of like finding clothing that you both agree, you know what I mean? Like finding the outfits and making some of it your own.
Yeah, I brought 2 people, pictures of 2 real people that I know. And I was like, she had an amazing vision. And I brought these photos and I was like, these girls are real people. And this is my inspiration and they will remain unnamed. And we were ironically right in the same path. She was absolutely brilliant, I think, in creating these characters.
Yeah, I mean, Heidi was incredible. She is so seasoned and knows exactly what she's doing. And I think what was fun for me, again, being such a newbie in this world, you know, going for the first fitting, having no idea what to expect, and Heidi presenting me with their sort of vision for who Caitlin was. It was so fun to be like, oh, wait, you want this? I have a t-shirt in my closet that works perfectly for this. Like, and she was like, oh my God, please bring everything you have. And we were able to collaborate in that kind of way because Caitlin's style was similar to mine in some ways, you know, with a few added crosses and Jesus pieces, but it was so much fun to play.
Meredith, I'm a big fan of Nick Stoller, and you just worked with him. And one of the things Nick does so well is has really, really fucking funny things, but also heart. Yeah. So talk a little bit about the project you worked, what's it called? What's it about? And, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're so right. I love his movies too. So I did You're Cordially Invited, directed by Nick Stoller, starring the 2 up-and-coming little-known actors, Reese Witherspoon and Will Ferrell. I play Reese's sister, and we had so much fun. And yeah, there's so much heart in the movie and funny, and I don't know. It's about a wedding, 2 weddings booked at the same venue, and it was a blast.
Can't wait. Congratulations for both of you. I really hope it's a big hit. And good luck with the rest of your day.
So much.
Thank you.
Thanks
Nice
for
to meet you.
watching.